Hey everyone, Steve Grogan here, founder of Fitness for Geeks. We had the intro video to the channel. Now we have intro to what exactly is the method of exercise you teach. I call it science-based fitness because most people call it high-intensity training, but then when I say that, people think I mean high-intensity interval training, and I just got sick of people thinking I meant that, so I changed the name to protect the aggravated, but it's the same principles. Science-based fitness is a method of exercise where you will go to the gym twice a week, and you will do at first you'll do a full body workout. So shoulders, chest, legs, maybe your calves, whatever. And it's all weightlifting. It's none of these so-called cardio stuff. Instead of focusing on reps and sets, we focus on time under load, or TUL. In other words, the time that you spend lifting where you're doing actual muscle work. So there's the reason we do that is because you see a lot of people in the gym, say they're doing an overhead press, right? They're doing it like this. Well, about here is where you get most of the muscular work done. But by doing this and flying up and down through it, you're spending less than a second in that sweet spot. So less than a second in the sweet spot, you're also using momentum to lift instead of muscular effort. And when you're way up here like this, locked out, your skeleton is supporting the weight, not muscular work. So let's say this was a 50-pound dumbbell, right? Provided I could get it this high, which I probably could by this stage of the game. But if I could get it up here to the point where my arms are locked out, I could hold that there all damn day, because it's not my shoulders supporting it, it's the skeleton. So we focus more on something called intensity of effort, because we want to hit something else called momentary muscle failure, which is when you can no longer perform the lifting portion of the exercise with good form. Meaning, if you're starting to push and you go like this to make sure you get the weight all the way up, that's when you've hit failure. I say most likely because some other things I'm going to get into later. So yeah, you've got 2 30-minute workouts a week, but they're more intense. They're more intense that's what makes it so it is so short and infrequent. And in fact, the intensity is what makes it have to be short and infrequent. Because if you've got duration and frequency over here, and you've got intensity over here, well, when this goes up, intensity, this has to go down. You can't have them both go up. So you can work out long and frequently, but less intense, or you can work out more intense, but then shorter and less frequent. You can't do both. Because if you're truly fatiguing your muscles, training more than once a week, twice a week, you're going to wind up overtraining and getting hurt. So that's what science-based fitness is. And I know a lot of people have had a lot of the 5 to 6 day week, an hour at a time stuff crammed down their throat. So a lot of what I say is going to be counterintuitive, or the opposite of what you've heard most of your life. But if you're the curious type like me and you want to know, well, they do it differently, so why? They think it works in that different way. Why? Well, stick with me and you'll find out. So I look forward to telling you in future videos.